Some of the refereeing decisions this weekend were very questionable. No, scrap that. They were downright appalling. From goals given that shouldn't have been, Javier Hernandez and Mikel Arteta, to goals not given that should have been, Luis Suarez. That's 9 points wrongly distributed and now misrepresented in the league table. It's simply not good enough. Arteta's, the winner for Arsenal against Queen's Park Rangers, was the clearest one. The reason given for it being allowed? One of the QPR players was off the pitch and played Arteta onside. This surely can't be true, please. It was a goal that should never have been. In all three instances, the goals given or not given have caused teams to lose out on points that will shape the way the title race, Champions League places and relegation plays out. Careers are being affected. And for what? This needs to be stopped. The standard line, and I've heard it or read it from Michael Owen, Graham Lasso and others over the weekend, is that the officials have a really tough job. I don't buy that. Yes, they're human and they can make mistakes, but putting aside the fact it occurs all too frequently across all four divisions, it's not so much the mistakes themselves that grate, it's the accompanying egos that cause them. Officials are now celebrities and they revel in it. On one occasion, as a young pro having just broken into the first team, a player from a big club got in my face, so I had to dig back. Standard, tedious on-pitch behaviour. Within 30 seconds, the referee had collared me, pulled me to one side and said, "Calm down, you should be very grateful to be playing at a stadium like this." That's right, someone sharing the very same pitch in the very same stadium as me, with no footballing pedigree at all, telling me that I should be grateful. I was gobsmacked. What a prick. And what arrogance. I wish that was an isolated incident, but it's not. Remove from the equation the cowardly, vitriolic trolls that latch on to these incidents with disgusting and opportunist abuse and threatening behaviour, which is a separate issue. The officials need to be held accountable, in the same way that managers and players are. But very rarely do they come forward and argue their case or justify their decisions. Is that another form of rampant ego from the match officials, or more likely, a form of censorship, with the referee's governing body not keen for their members to explain their decisions in public? Whichever it is, if players get interviewed after a game, so should referees or assistant referees. If people want answers to situations where we can't see what the officials were thinking, this is what should happen. And it should happen now. Enough is enough. Oh, and you're right. I have conveniently avoided the Torres dive or no dive issue. I'll have to pass on that one. I'm the Secret Footballer. For the latest from me, subscribe at Copper90.
It's Guess Foo, the footballer guessing game. It's the game that's really fun if you guess the footballer. Does your player have glasses?